Okay, so I just finished my workout and ate some food, had some chicken salad and some tangerine juice. Honestly, tangerine juice is hella tart or like sour or something, so not my favorite, but just wanted the fast carbs. And got to go to DiffyQ in like 30, 40 minutes. So, yeah, I mean, don't have like an insane amount of time, but this video is kind of short. So as per usual, this is my shoulder day, so I'm starting with some overhead press. The coach got me doing this more for like form and almost like general strength or like raw strength, maybe that's like a better term. He really wants the elbows tucked. That's low-key so hard. I kind of hate having my elbows tucked on these for whatever reason. Well, not for whatever reason. I think it makes sense, but on the straight bar, my body just likes to flare. And so when I don't flare, I feel way weaker. But that's probably a sign that if I, tuck in a little bit more, even if I'm a lot weaker, should be really good for gains. So I do 3 sets of standing today. I do 2 sets of 5 and then an AMRAP touch and go. And then I do seated for 2 sets. I did 175 for 6 and then 155 for 12. Pretty decent. Not my best sets, but I'm definitely pretty fatigued right now. And doing the standing overhead press before, obviously, carrying some fatigue from that. But yeah, got some super wide pull-ups. I feel these are dope. I was hating on them like a week or two ago, and I've come to the conclusion that was dumb. These make my back hella wide, and this is the second set. Was going 8, or actually this might be the third. This might be the AMRAP set. I think I got 9 reps. I'd have to check. 2 sets of 8, and then an AMRAP. Solid exercise. And then here's the pump. Like, the format is a little messed up because I did it vertical, but my back is looking stupid, and I'm kind of fat too. Like, I weighed 235 after my workout, but I feel like my back is looking hella big, and that's sick. So I'm hyped about that. Next up, got the JM, and I like JM presses. They're definitely like a little tough on, put my AirPods away, definitely a little tough on the elbows, I think. But my elbows are getting used to it. They're getting stronger. You know what I mean? Like the joints themselves and whatnot. So that's cool. Again, the coach, Mr. Cooper Duran, wants the elbows tucked on these as well. If I flare to like 45 degrees, I could move so much more weight. But really trying to cue that tuck, even if it only changes by, even if I'm only got them out like 40 degrees, right? That I don't know, that difference is huge. And you'll see on some of these, like the first 5 reps on this AMRAP, because I do a set of 10 and then an AMRAP. If I did the same form I did on the first 5 reps, I probably could have gotten 20. But on the last 5 reps, I was like, damn, I'm low-key flaring. Like, my form's kind of shit right now. So let me listen to the coach and tuck him in. But I might talk to him about that and see what he thinks. I do kind of feel like the tuck hurts my elbows more. Like, if, you know what I mean? Like it's just harder on the elbows, for me at least. But my triceps are looking pretty big, so, some flies here. Using 50. It says like 500 on the cable stack, but I think it's probably more like 50 pounds. And really trying to feel the chest on this, obviously. This is like one of the hardest sets I've ever done. I'm pretty sure I got 14 reps, which is a PR, because before, on the first or second week, I'm on week 4 of the program. On the first or second week, I got 9. So that's sick. That's dope. That's some good progress. I don't think I recorded the second set of these, but it was definitely not as good. I did 45 pounds for like a set of 9 or 10 reps. Here's some lat pull downs, and I'm trying to kind of do the opposite movement pattern that I am on the really wide pull-ups. On the really wide, I allow myself to arch and the elbows to really flare out. On these, I try to keep the elbows tucked, really pull to the hip. And I think these just hit like a different part of the lat, or maybe more lats, right? Definitely less teres major. But I do like these. And again, I feel like my back is growing probably the most, or maybe my chest is, right? But yeah, making solid gains. This is the last set. I wanted to dial in the technique just a little bit more, just a little bit more hollow, but still an overall good set, using 210 on the 1-to-1, which is pretty good. I feel like if you're, depending on your form, right, with the lat pull-downs, like you could use like hella weight or use less weight. This is a little bit less than body weight because I said I was 235, but I think that's okay. And it's a very controlled exercise in a sense. It's controlled in a different way than pull-ups are. On lat pull-downs, you can really focus on where your elbows go, but on pull-ups, you can really focus on where your torso goes, I think. And they're both good exercises. So you should probably do both. This angle sucks. This angle is all ass. That's my bad. Probably some gay dude fucking loving this. But I like cable lateral raises with the cuff, and I might be becoming a science-based lifter. But yeah, these are pretty solid, and I just go to absolute failure on these, and try to milk that sticking point for a sec or two. Just hold it, get used to it. And like I said, I like these. I like this movement. I think, yeah, I mean, getting rid of the wrist is nice. It definitely makes it more stable. And it feels, honestly, better on my shoulders, I think. Like, sometimes if I do tons of lateral raises, it just, like, I don't know, they just don't feel good all the time. But these always feel pretty solid. And I'm surprised that I'm not stronger on these. I assume that I would be way stronger. I just sneezed hella, so I had to stop recording. Here is I don't know which set this is. I did 3 sets. I think, yeah, I don't know which one this is. It's probably the second. But overall, the workouts are going really well. I'm making, like, visible gains. Like, I look at myself in the mirror week to week, and I see, especially on certain muscle groups, like my back, my chest, like those are probably like the main ones. Definitely the triceps too, like a little bit of everything, but I'd say probably chest the most. I feel like I can see them growing, which is crazy. I haven't felt that in a really long time. And that's a really weird feeling to see as a more advanced natural lifter. And, I forgot what I was going to say. Especially because I'm kind of fat right now. Like because I'm 235, like I'm a little fluffy, as you guys saw in the video of me flexing. And being able to see like visible gains at a higher body fat means that you're low-key putting on hella muscle, because it's just harder to see it, right, when it's covered up by the fat. So that makes me feel pretty good, actually. And yeah, I mean, we'll see. Like, I feel like I am getting leaner too, which is kind of sick. Not hella lean, but I also stopped taking creatine. I need to get back on that, but creatine always makes me look fat as fuck. I don't know why. I wish it didn't, because I do actually think it's good for my performance, but it does definitely bloat my midsection. It's because it makes me hella constipated, bro. Like, I'll genuinely have 2 extra shits in me, and yeah, that's kind of whack. But I do think it is good besides that. Here's some skull crushers. Again, trying to, well, not again, I don't know why I said that, but not trying to use the shoulder extension portion a lot, really just trying to keep the elbows in one stationary spot and move all at the, keep the shoulders in a stationary spot and move all at the elbow, you know what I mean? Not turning it into a pull over. These feel like oddly good on my elbows, which is cool. Yeah, I feel like my triceps are getting bigger. I feel like everything's getting bigger. And this is the last clip. I got a chest expander, 2 super springs horizontal. I got 3.5 reps, which is decent. I'm pretty sure that's a PR. But that's all I got to say this video, and I hope you guys have a good one.